I am on here. I'm going to do a quick summer makeup look before I go and get these nails repaired. And I thought, why don't I just jump on live? It's been a little bit of time since I've been on live showing you how to do your makeup. And you can feel free to ask me your questions, drop them in the comments as we go. But I'm going to start off with my sunscreen. So I always start with sunscreen. I prefer the Supergoop GlowScreen. It's in a 40 SPF. And so I'm going to just go in and place that on. I like this because it's slightly tinted. So even if you want to have like a no makeup day, you're just heading to the beach, you still get this little bit of a glowy tint. And it's so pretty when you put it on. So that is what I'm getting. What nails are you getting? Good question. I'm trying to figure. I went really, I just went nude this last time. But I thought maybe I would do something bright. I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm feeling, often when I get on here, I feel like really like peppy and excited. And today I just feel so like quiet. Like your spirit is quiet. Do you feel like that? I feel like that. My eyes are so puffy. I should really put some cucumbers on it. But my grandma is in end of life. I wasn't going to go here today, but here we are. My grandma is in end of life right now, and she's really declining quickly. And so my dad was with her, is with her, I should say. And so I FaceTimed my dad last night and kind of just said goodbye to my grandma and kind of told her all of the things that, well, not all the things, but I told her a few things that I loved about her and that I would miss about her, and also just asked her to give my grandpa a really big hug, along with the little girl that I have in heaven too. So, anyway, I thought I would come on here today and cheer myself up because often I find just doing my makeup feels a little bit cathartic, and also just to share it, share my makeup with you is also something that I really do enjoy. So I thought this will get my mind off of that. Thank you so much, Christine. I appreciate that. I'm very grateful that she lived such a long life. We celebrated her 90th birthday in May. And so I was so thankful that my family and I were able to get out. She lives in Saskatchewan. So I was really glad we were able to get out there and celebrate with her. That's just such a special memory. And so, yeah, here we go. Anyway, so I am, and she loves the Lord. That is so true, Sharon, and something that I am just so thankful for. And it's been really cool to watch, or hear, I guess, as my aunties and my dad have been kind of relaying to the family how she's doing. And just this different kind of encounters she's been having with the Lord in these final days has been so encouraging. One of the things, I hope I'm allowed to share this. I'm sure I am. It's a very encouraging thing. But one of the things is she was having, she kind of comes in and out of, she's just very tired, kind of comes in and out of consciousness. And when she woke up, she just said that she keeps seeing or hearing this crowd of people just cheering her on. And I just thought that is just so incredible. If you are a believer, we just all know that that's like the great cloud of witnesses just cheering her on, ready to welcome her to heaven, and cheering her on for living such an incredible life serving the Lord. So anyway, that's been pretty powerful. She's had some other encounters as well, which have been quite amazing. And how special to be able to witness that, or her to be coherent enough to be able to share that kind of stuff. Because I think often end of life, especially in old age, we don't necessarily get those final moments or those final experiences that our loved ones are having. So anyway, that's been really cool, but it also just means that I've personally been a little bit more melancholy or contemplative. So anyway, I was not gonna go there this morning, but here we are. So anyway, I'm placing on my contour, and I have switched my contour color from ash. I was using ash before, and there's this brand new color called Cedar. So this is the one that I'm using right now, and I love it, especially for summer. It's almost like, kind of has that bronzy glow to it that's just so pretty. So if you have been using ash, henna, or even olive, and you want to give a different contour color a try, go with Cedar. It is such a beautiful color, and that's the one that I'm using today. Okay, some of the other questions. Let's go up here. Oh, Sharon's asking, do you have your eyebrows threaded? They look perfect. Oh my word, are you kidding me? No, I do not have them threaded, and I think they look terrible. They are not. They are very sparse, but I will show you how I fill them in, because I've got a great little pen that I use. So before I do that, I'm going to just go in and add in my bronzer. I've got a great little blemish there that I'm dealing with. Such a strange place to get one. And I put my bronzer right into this little parentheses around my eyes, kind of where you are thinking of where the sun kind of hits you when you're tanning. That's where you want to put your bronzer, and it's really going to just bring that warmth and depth glow to your face. So I'm going to just bring that in. I like to bring it down my neck as well, just to blend everything in. And then I'm going to go in and use this new color. It came out just this month. It is here we go. It is a limited edition color. It is called Watermelon, and I've been using it so much because it's such a beautiful pink. And it smells like watermelon. It smells like a lip smacker. So I've been placing that on the upwards here on my cheekbone. I just did a class last night, actually, in my Facebook beauty group, and I did this this lip and cheek color, and I just love it. Then I'm gonna go in with La Cienega. It's a gloss and much more subtle, and I'm gonna put that on the lower. So I'm gonna kind of make like a bit of an ombre type cheek. So if you've ever looked at people and you're like, how do they get that? Like, it looks like a little darker here and it's just so pretty. This is how. Is just use 2 or even 3. I've seen some girls use 3 different colors. So it kind of fades out, gets darker towards your hairline and kind of fades out. And it's just such a pretty color. So this is Watermelon and La Cienega, 2 of the colors that you can choose. And remember, when you are using this product, I recommend getting color matched for your main highlight and contour. Those colors, you want to be sure that they are a good match. I've matched thousands of women. Like, actually, I'm not exaggerating. I have matched thousands of women. So get matched and you'll be so much more confident in applying the makeup. I'm just looking through my brow pen. You'll be so much more confident in applying the makeup because you will know that it's the right colors for you. I just know, gosh, where did I put it? I just know when I used to go to like Sephora or Ulta, or I guess I never went to Ulta, but if you're in the States, if you went to Ulta, I would go in and I'd be like, I don't know what to buy here. It's so much. I would end up choosing something and then I would be like disappointed when I got home because I was like, this is not the right color at all. And so with this product, you'll know that you get the right color because you were color matched to it. Okay, this is really bothering me because I wanted to show you how to fill those brows. I know I used it last night. Did it fall on the floor? No. But my perfector sponge did. Where did it go? I guess I should check these things before I go live. But anyway, I can use, I'll actually use this brow pen instead. Found it. Okay, good. We are good. So the brow pen that I used is called Anastasia, and it is the brow gel pen. I use the color taupe, and I love it because Sharon asked if I get my brows threaded. It gives you like these little hair. Let's just zoom right in. It gives you these little hair strokes so that it can make it look like it's threaded. Isn't this crazy? I just love it. It's running out, so when you first get it, it's quite pigmented. So I'm just gonna go in, put in these little strokes. If you make a mistake, put a hairline too far down, you can just wipe it off. And that's how I fill in my brows. So once I finish this one, I'm gonna zoom back so you can see the difference. Okay, I think we're good. Here's me being a perfectionist now. Okay, look at this. Isn't that amazing, the difference? You can see how sparse my natural brow is. Let's zoom into that baby. Amazing. So I love using this one. The other product that I use is the Brow Luxe pen, or a pencil. So if you prefer a pencil over a pen, it gives a very similar look. It's just a little bit softer. So if you like a softer look for your brows, I would recommend getting the Brow Luxe pencil. And I'll show you what that looks like once I'm finished here. Okay, so I'm gonna just fill these guys in. How are we? They don't need to be twins. They're just sisters. Good to go. There we go. So this is what the Brow Luxe pencil looks like if you prefer a softer look. I also use the color taupe in that one as well. And it has a little spoolie on the end. So I use it anyway with this brow gel pen just to kind of fluff out my brows, make them done. And that's how I do my brows. Super simple and does make them look like they're threaded or whatever. So that is what I recommend for your brows. Now, one thing that I've been asked a lot about is how I make my makeup look so glowy. And there's a few different ways, but what I've been doing lately is just by using this balm. I think it's one of the most underrated products because it is just a balm. So people are like, oh, well, it's just a lip balm. Why would I get that? It's actually not. You can use it on your lips, but it's also meant to bring that like natural glow, kind of that glazed donut look. Do you see how the light is just catching that area on my face? So over here it has a little bit because cream-based makeup just naturally has that, but look at over here how it just catches the light. Isn't that so pretty? So I've just been using, especially in the summertime when you just kind of want that like natural beachy glow, I've just been putting on this just to get that look. And then I'll go like that too. And then once I do, you can actually put on your lips before you put on your lip color, and it'll make them ultra moisturized. So everything will go on so nicely. But that is how I get that really pretty glow, just by using the balm. And we also have a brand new one. I have it upstairs, but it is peach balm. So it like smells like peaches. Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right, I'm going to go and put a quick eye on. I think technically professionals would say you should do your eye first because then if there's any fallout, you can get rid of it and then you put on your makeup. I don't like to live by the rules, so I always do my eyes last. So I've had people be like, why do you do your eyes last? And I'm like, because we do not need to live life in a box. So I'm not going to. I'm going to do my eyes last if I want to. Okay, so I'm going to put on this color. This is going to be somewhat shocking, but I'm using this color called Havana. It is one of my absolute favorites, and you can see out of the 6 colors, out of the 80 I think that we have, I've chosen that one to be in my main palette, and this is why. It is such a beautiful color, and if you have blue or green eyes, Havana just makes them pop. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on. I think my brush was a little bit wet. I didn't dry it off completely from that cleanser, so I'm going to just dry it. There we go. There we go. That's going on better. So put that on. Isn't that such a pretty color? It feels scary, but when you put it on your eye, it just pops and is so pretty. There we go. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of this color called Blondie. I'm going to place it on the inside corner of my eye. And it's just this really pretty gold sparkle. Gold shimmer, I should say more. Oh, I can't get into the very inner corner with my claws. This one will be better because this one broke off. That's why I'm going to get it fixed. I don't know, what should I do with my nails today? I was feeling like since I'm feeling kind of down, I should do something more cheery so that when I look at my hands, it makes me happy. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll know once I get there and I see the colors. I typically like to just do a solid color or just like just a tip in a different color or something. I'm not a huge fan, like, not that I don't like it on other people, but the nail art and stuff for me, I'm like, whatever. It's not a big deal to me. So, I don't know. If you have ideas, put in the comments. Maybe I'll go off of what you have to say there. Okay, adding a little bit more color right in here now that I got those eyes done. And then I'm going to just add a little bit of mascara to these bottom lashes. And I got to get going to this appointment. Okay. Bottom lash. And then I'll throw on a little bit of lip color. So I'm going to do the same colors on my lips as I did on my cheeks so that you can see the difference of how they pull from a cheek to a lip. So I'm going in first and I'm going to line my lip. Gosh, I really need to just clean up this mess of there we go. I did a class last night and did not clean up after myself because my dad called me actually like as I was ending my class and was like, this is a good moment. She's having a good moment of coherency. If you want to talk to her, now's the time. So I just was like, okay, I gotta go, bye. I quickly finished that, the class I was doing and then jumped into talking to her. And then after that, I was just in no shape to do any sort of cleaning. All right, so I'm lining my lips. They look a little crazy right now, but then I'm gonna blend this down into my lip, and this little trick is gonna make your lips look fuller. People always make fun of me online for having duck lips, and I just keep thinking to myself, I can't help the way God made my lips. Like, do I sometimes push them out? And I'm like, yes, but I'm not like, it's just how my just how my nips naturally are. It's just how my lips naturally are. People have a lot of offense to how my lips are. So sorry, people. Scroll past. Okay, so this is watermelon. This is how my nips naturally are. This tutorial took a turn that none of us were expecting. Okay, so that is watermelon on its own. Super punchy, very kind of like the whole Barbie craze right now. But I'm going to take a little bit of Cienega and place it on top. And I like this because it brings a little bit of gloss, but it also just mutes that bright pink down a notch. See? There's your duck lips for you. All right. There we go. That is it. That is the makeup. So all I'm going to do is set my makeup. I have a moist perfector sponge here. So I'm going to spray it with my setting spray. This is another way to keep that really dewy look for this makeup is set it with a spray instead of a powder. If you have really oily skin, use a powder because that's going to absorb extra moisture. And if you're in a humid area, I really should be setting with powder today because it's been so humid here, but I want to keep this dewy look. So I'm going to just keep it like that. What brand of makeup am I using? Is that what you're asking, Gail? This is all Saint. It is all one compact custom makeup. So it's all cream based. Everything in here has been completely matched to my skin tone. And this is my entire palette. I literally throw it into my purse when I'm going on a plane somewhere, which has been a lot lately. TSA approved. And it takes me, today it took me longer because I was telling you the whole story and all the things. Lips and eyes are Saint as well. Everything is in this one compact. So these are the eyes that I had. These are the two lip colors I chose. And you get to customize this based on the lip and eye colors that you like. So there we go. This whole look typically takes me, when I'm not chatting with you and telling you my life story, takes me under 10 minutes to completely change over my face. So there we go. If you need a color match, you can either DM me, comment on this post once it's been posted, or you can text #match to 204-400-1200, and I will match you free of charge to all of the colors that I would recommend for you. And then you can go on from there to either choose just to build your palette, and you can choose all sizes. I have a bigger one here, but you really can just start with the very minimum, which is both 2 highlights, a contour, and a lip and cheek color. That will do your whole face in 3 to 5 minutes. So that's where you can find me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take some inspiration from this look. Go have a really fun summer day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.